Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the February 23rd Daily Inspirational Message, the condensed version, 2 paragraphs long. Then I'll center myself, say a little prayer, and make a couple comments on the message, and I trust that it will assist both of us on our journeys. Okay, here we go. The title, Scarcity versus Abundance. Paragraph 1. The ego would insist that you follow the concept of scarcity, an illusionary formula that it uses to try to replace an all-loving God. Today, no longer buy into this lie as true. Recall there is a place within you where God's gifts are multiplied as they are given away. A place where you, your sisters and brothers, and God are one. Where each and every kindness, no matter how small the offer, is received by not only that part of you that you call your sister or brother, but also the true part of you that is one with God. Everything real that you give away, you get to keep through the experience. It is this sacred place where your truth resides and transactions end. It is this place, your true foundation, where you're able to release the world's restrictions and limits and give as you have received. Paragraph 2. Today, let us be guided to those who are questioning their abundant nature. When we meet those who think they lack peace, we now know that peace is what our source is asking us to offer them. When we meet those who lack joy, our mission today is to help them smile or laugh. When we meet those who are feeling unloved or that they lack love, let us remind them that as love's creations, they are fully deserving of being loved, and then love them in any way that we can. And when we are in need of remembering our own abundant nature, let us hold our heads up high, remember who our Creator is, and confidently and courageously offer others what we think we lack. As we do so, the false idea of scarcity will begin to fade away, and in its place, the abundant radiance of God will rise once again in us and fully shine. Okay. Scarcity versus abundance. All right. Let's imagine two mindsets. One is a mindset of oneness, which is love, which is source, God, which connects us to everything and all. And the other one is the ego's mindset, the mindset of separation, of duality, that is that and this is this. You are you and I am me, and we're separate. And therefore, whatever it is that I offer or do to you, it does not affect me because I'm separate. And so I can punish you without that punishment hurting me. That's the mindset of the ego. That's the mindset of scarcity. Oneness, abundance, duality, scarcity. Oneness, source, God, love. Duality, scarcity, the ego's mindset. And so when we view the world through love, through the idea of and lens of abundance, we understand that all of love's energies and emotions are birthed from source, from God. And then we allow them to, through free will, we allow them to flow through us into our brothers and sisters. And so we offer love's aspects and expressions, such as forgiveness and compassion and kindness and joy and peace and healing and hope. We offer that to our brothers and sisters. And the ego would say, okay, well, you're offering that, but you're not getting anything in return. And so why even do that? That's what the ego would say. Because you're wasting away your kindness on the stranger when the stranger isn't even saying thank you. And so why do you even offer that kindness? It's because there's something that the ego doesn't know. And that is the truth in that person. Even though they don't say, let's say, thank you, a simple thank you. Let's say you open a door for them and they just walk right through and they don't even say thank you. It's happened a few times. Okay. there's a part of them, the real part of them, the true part of them, that is one with God. And that true part of them does thank you. And when you know that that individual, even though he or she doesn't verbally thank you, that their internal self is thanking you, because their internal self, the true part of them, which is one with God, does thank you. And when you're serving them, because we're all one, you're serving God. So that's where the abundance comes in. It's seeing that whatever you offer to others, it gets multiplied. Because they indeed receive it, no matter what the ego says. The ego says, oh, you just wasted away some kindness. You just wasted away whatever. Showing that person that there's hope available. The ego is always about wasting away. It's about the separation. It's about scarcity. It says keep that to yourself. Keep those jokes to yourself. Keep that humor to yourself. Keep that kindness to yourself. Because it's only when you keep it that you can achieve a certain level of peace, or a certain level of I'm not sure what the word would be. Whatever the ego thinks is wrong. Whatever the ego thinks is false. So I'm not even interested in its words. But yeah, let's just say scarcity. And so the world is scarce. Keep things for yourself so that you can be safe. So that the ego and you can live happily ever after in this delusional mindset. And so the one thing that I want you to capture today is the understanding that because you are love, you are meant to be in abundance, in the state of abundance, not scarcity. You're meant to be offering what God has offered you, all of love's expressions. You have them because God offered them to you, and you through free will accept it. You become that faucet where the water comes in, and you say, yes, turn on, and you allow that to flow. And when that happens, it keeps flowing, and more, and you start being kinder and offering people hope and healing, and you start feeling good about that. But why do you feel good about it if it's really being offered to them? It's because we're all one. And when they are receiving it, so too is God. So you're offering that kindness and that hope and that healing to God himself. Because we're all one. And your brother or sister may not, in the ego's mindset, when they're stuck in the ego's mindset, may not appreciate your offering. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because the truth in them appreciates it. The truth in them will always be thankful. So if you're stuck right now, thinking about some brother or sister, some person out there that you don't want to show compassion to, or understanding to, or forgiveness to, or offer a sense of hope or healing to, because you know they just are not grateful. They're not grateful. So the ego says they're not deserving of your compassion. They're not deserving of your forgiveness. They're not grateful for it. That's the ego's mindset. That's a mindset of scarcity. You don't belong there, and you will never feel at peace here, no matter what the ego says. You will never feel at peace. It's impossible, because you're separating yourself from your brother and sister. You're trying to separate yourself from source. And all that in truth is impossible, but as long as you believe in the delusion, you think it's possible. You think you're nice and safe there, with all your joy and your assets and whatever it is that you have that the ego says that you should keep for yourself. It's not about that. That's not what we're here for. We're here to be in the moment, to listen to the moment, to listen to our brother and sister, and see what expression of love they're asking for. And we're here to be in that moment and to offer that expression of love to them. And we know, because of the abundance mindset, that even though in the ego's duality, in the ego's world, in the ego's fairy tale, it might seem that they're not grateful for your efforts. In reality, there's a part of them, the part of them that is one with source, that's always grateful. And so don't let the ego stop you because it says that they're not worthy of your kindness. Okay, don't let that. And if it happens, it's fine. If it happens, it happened. But see how you feel when you withhold love expressions from your brothers and sisters. See how you feel. and see if you really want to live in that state of mind. You don't belong there. You belong here, at one, in the abundant state with Source flowing through you, throughout the day. And the more you do so, the more you will realize, wow, this is really what I want. Excuse me for the construction, if you hear it. It's all right. I forgive them. And so please forgive them too. And so let's practice that. Let's practice reminding to just offer what we hear in the moment that we're being asked by the universe, by God, to offer to our brothers and sisters. And we will, and if they don't say thank you or what have you, it's okay. The true part of them is grateful. And you're in essence serving God. So what can be greater than serving God through your brothers and sisters? What can make you happier and more at peace and more joyful than being of service to your brothers and sisters? That's what we're all here for. And there'll come a day when you realize that the response is unnecessary. It doesn't have to be a certain response for you to be able to do what you do, what you're meant to do, which is to offer love's expressions. And so let us simply remember that. Abundance, not scarcity. Practice abundance, not scarcity. Practice sharing our love's expressions, not withholding it from others. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you can be so kind as to like, comment, or share, it would help with the listening process, and it might help somebody become more abundant and practice the abundant state of mind, and remembering that that's where they truly belong. And again, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.